Got done with a great practice, very, very high-spirited practice. Our guys were flying around. There was an intensity to practice today that I really appreciated, enjoyed, and respected.
Was the takeaway from the Tennessee game? One or two things that kind of came to mind for you?
Yeah, I think that we had our opportunities out there during this particular game, and we failed to just execute in a couple of areas to be able to give ourselves a chance to win the football game. I felt like our defense played it lights out all throughout the game, gave the ball back to the offense a number of different times, and we just have to capitalize on those opportunities. I think we were in position to do that at times, and just failed to be able to execute.
Having worked with Kalen at multiple stops, I'm curious what you've seen out of his mindset after kind of a rough 2 out of the 3 weeks. How have you seen his demeanor? Has his demeanor changed, or has he been just consistent throughout the past 3 weeks or so?
I think that we as a coaching staff, we ask our players to be consistent every single day and not change. And so we can't ask them to do something that we're not capable of doing ourselves. And that's the thing that I see from our head football coach. He's consistent in his message. All right, now certain things may be, escalated, and as far as how often those things are talked about and so on and so forth, and making small adjustments to be able to emphasize the things that we really want to be emphasized, but staying the same person every single day is how you become great at what you do. Okay.
There's been a lot of talk about the Ryan Williams, Germie Bernard, the fake jump pass, jump ball, or whatever you want to call it. Can you walk us through what happened there, what your message is coming out of that?
Our players are very in tune with the things that we need to do on the football team field to really make plays successful, and it was a successful play. We got a first down.
So that was a coach thing. That's part of the play. That's part of the confusion I think people have is, was that something they were doing on their own? Was it something they were taught to do?
And I'm going to say the same thing. Our players are very aware of the things that need to be done on the field to make plays successful, and the play was successful. It was a first down.
Coach, we saw you kind of taking in the field storm at Tennessee. What were you thinking in that moment, and where do you kind of want to build off of that game?
You know what? You play in rivalries like that. I never want the University of Alabama to really ever seem like a sore loser or anything like that. We got pride in what we do in all things as a university. We expect our fan base to be elite in everything that they do. We expect our coaches to be elite in everything that they do. We expect our players to be elite in everything that they do. That's what comes with the association with the University of Alabama. Okay, we hold ourselves to a high standard. So I had going across the field and being respectful of the game, being a good sportsmanship, and has shaken hands with a number of their players, all right, their former coaches that I had known, and so on and so forth, to tell them congratulations. And then, of course, a flood of people are coming out there. I'm not worried about that. And, of course, in that moment, I just took a moment to take a look up there and see what was happening and said, you know what, I don't ever want to feel this feeling ever again.
Last week, Ryan Williams, he received a high number of targets, 18 balls. How does the Alabama offense, just better distribute the ball around just the other pass catchers and stuff like that? Y'all got a lot of talented dudes just not getting a lot of touches. How does the Alabama offense just do a better job of that this week?
I think that we distributed the ball to where it should have been going all week long, all throughout the game. That's where the ball should have been going. So if it was supposed to go somewhere else, it would have went somewhere else. So that's not us designing every play to try to get the ball to one single person. If that's where the ball was supposed to go, that's where it went. So I think our guys did a good job of making sure the ball went where it was supposed to go.
What was your message to Ryan? It looked like at that fourth down play that maybe he whiffed a little bit on a block there. I don't know what you saw of that. Maybe you saw it differently?
Ryan Williams didn't whiff on a block on that play. So that is absolutely incorrect. He did not whiff on a block on that play. So that should not be the narrative any longer. That did not happen in that play.
We've seen Germany used a couple different ways in this offense. What makes his skill set so good for what you are trying to do?
He's just capable of doing a lot of different things. If you take a look at his career and go all the way back to his time at Michigan State and at Washington, the kid has thrown a pass. All right, he's been in the backfield as a running back and run the actual football as a running back. Okay, he's played in the slot. Okay, caught balls in the slot and done jet sweeps and stuff out of the slot. He's played on the outside at Z and at X receiver. Okay, he's been a punt returner. He's been a kick returner. I mean, he's done everything you pretty much could do. I mean, without going on defense, he's pretty much done everything you can do on offense. And then you take a look at his blocking. His blocking is at a phenomenal level. I mean, he just does everything that we want him to do. But that tells you guys a lot about the mental capacity of the young man to be able to go on the field and perform all of those different things and not miss a beat. Okay, he is truly a Swiss Army knife type guy who can really go in the game at any time. I really truly believe if we really wanted to, we could probably throw him at offensive line and he would fight his tail off. Now, he might get thrown around a little bit because he's lightweight, but he would fight his tail off, all right, and know what to do. And that's more than anything else. We want to make sure our guys know what to do, all right, as much as how to do it.
What have you seen from Ryan Williams as he continues to get more and more attention from SEC DBs? I mean, what's kind of like been the message to him as, you know, maybe Miller has to kind of force the ball in to Ryan a little bit to get him to make plays?
So I'm going to be clear, Milroe did not force the ball anywhere. You know, we're not forcing it anywhere. So let's change that narrative right now, okay? That did not happen, okay? All right, the young man just has to continue to fight and continue to use great technique to be able to find ways to get even more separation. Again, watch the tape. You got to watch all the tape. You just can't watch the plays that you feel excited about watching. You got to watch them all. He created separation on a number of different plays, but it just depends on, hey, is he the front side of the read, the back side of the read on certain plays? And so that's what it really comes down to. And the kid did a great job of finding ways to separate against the defenders throughout the game.
It seems like he's getting, you know, multiple DBs on him, like at multiple points. How is he responding to, I guess, increased attention, whether it's a safety coming down, helping a corner on a
It's no different than any other game that we've had to this point. He's had various guys guarding him at various points throughout the game. It just so happens that we're paying attention to it right now more than we paid attention to it to previous games, okay? We've had multiple guys guarding him at other games, okay? It's no different than what he's experienced against other opponents. So I really don't understand the question.